Welcome to ClarityGrit, where we break down the psychology of growth, confidence, and self-respect. Imagine this. You wake up one morning in 2026 and realize the last few years didn't go the way you hoped. Maybe you lost something. Maybe you wasted time. Maybe you feel like you fell behind while everyone else moved forward. Here is the truth that most people never hear. The greatest comeback of your life never starts with motivation. It starts with frustration. It starts with that quiet moment when you look at your reflection and think, enough. If that feeling is sitting in your chest right now, then this message is for you. People make comebacks every year. Some rebuild money. Some rebuild confidence. Some rebuild their entire identity. What makes the difference is not luck or timing. It is the ability to treat rock bottom like the start of a blueprint. A comeback is not a miracle. It is a method. And if you understand this method, you can turn 2026 into the year everything changes. Most people wait for life to calm down before they rebuild, but life never calms down. So let's talk about how to create your comeback while everything around you is still messy. The first part of a comeback is honesty, not the soft kind, the real kind that feels uncomfortable. You need to face the truth without excuses. What held you back? What you avoided? What you kept repeating even though you knew it was hurting you? Honest people grow faster because they stop wasting energy protecting their ego. Imagine someone who keeps blaming bad luck. They stay stuck. But someone who says, I kept choosing comfort over progress starts to regain power. Honesty is painful, but it is the first step that turns embarrassment into momentum. The second part is building small wins. Comebacks fail when people try to rebuild everything at once. They go from doing nothing to trying to be perfect. Perfection is the enemy of a comeback. Think about someone trying to get fit again. They try to run 5 kilometers on day 1 and give up instantly. But someone who walks 10 minutes a day for a month builds consistency. Small wins repair the part of you that stopped believing in yourself. They remind you that you can trust your own word again, and that feeling is priceless. The third part is cutting the anchors. Every comeback needs subtraction before addition. There are people, habits, and environments that drag you back to your old identity. If you do not remove them, you will repeat the same year again. Say you want to build confidence, but you stay around people who laugh at your goals. You want to save money, but you hang out with friends who pressure you to overspend. You want peace, but you stay connected to someone who thrives on chaos. You cannot rise while carrying anchors. Removing them is not cold. It is necessary. Every strong comeback has a moment where you choose peace over approval. The fourth part is rebuilding your standard. Not your goals, your standard. Goals are what you want. Standards are what you accept. Most people fail because they raise goals but keep low standards. Someone says, I want to be in shape, but accepts skipping workouts whenever they feel tired. Someone says, I want better relationships but accepts disrespect. Someone says, I want financial growth but accepts impulsive decisions. Your comeback becomes real when your standards rise above your excuses. When your actions stay the same even on bad days. When you no longer negotiate with your weaknesses. This is the moment your future starts to reshape itself. Now let me give you a simple scenario. Imagine two people who both hit a low point. The first person waits for inspiration. They scroll through motivational videos. They tell themselves they will start when they feel ready. Weeks pass. Nothing changes. The second person sits down and faces the truth. They admit what they messed up. They set one small daily habit. They cut the distractions pulling them backward, and they raise their standard for how they speak about themselves. In 90 days, the difference between these two people becomes impossible to ignore. One stays stuck. The other builds a new life with small steps that compound into something powerful. Your comeback in 2026 does not require you to be perfect. It only requires you to be consistent, honest, and willing to let go of your old identity. You have already survived things that would have broken someone else. You have proof that you can rebuild. You are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. If you want the greatest comeback of your life, then remember this. Your story is not defined by the chapter you are in right now. It is defined by the chapter you choose to write next. And you can start today. This is ClarityGrit. Stay strong, stay clear, and keep growing.